So I came out here to start the fan job, and my bike wouldn't start. I don't know. I think because I was using an air pump off of the 12-volt accessory, and it probably killed my battery. But my battery is this Optima. This battery is excellent. It's got this jump starter built into it, so all I had to do was push this button, and my bike turned right over. I'm gonna head into doing some of this work here. Let me bring you around. All right, so this right here is my radiator. All right, so I want to use this shroud, so I'm probably gonna strap it directly to this shroud, and the sensor is gonna have to go in here on the actual radiator, and then I'll probably run the digital readout right here, and run that into my Tusk fuse block, which is this guy right here. These three coming off, I have accessories for three, and it's already wired in, so I might as well use that. I was going to use that for this. I put this on the bike, so I rose up my mirror holes because I don't have mirrors there anymore, and I put this here for when I get temperature sensor, and I'm going to run the temperature sensor to this spot right there. So I have that set up. I just don't have the temperature gauge in yet because it's on the way, and I'm going to start unboxing. Well, I already did unbox a little bit, so you can see. These are zip ties and the fan, and then this one, there's a bunch of it. I don't think we're going to use this. We'll see. Might have to. I don't know. And I mean, if it says I have to use it, then I have to use it, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It looks all pretty. That is a proprietary wire harness piece that goes to that. So I am going to have to use this fuse block. It doesn't wire into that accessory one, so I'll just keep it for accessories, which is fine. I have those gauges coming. There's a couple other things I'm going to throw in here too, but that can sit there. So I'm going to wire that in. I'm going to put it into the battery and tuck it nice and neat. I'm going to tuck it back in here with my other accessory wiring. But yeah, it's a little sad I can't use that, but that's okay. We'll move on. I don't want to cut the harness. I guess I can cut the harness, but I really don't want to. So we're going to move on. So I'll set this camera up while I do some of this. I'm going to attach these leads, but in the meantime, we can chat. I'm curious, if you're watching this, you can comment and tell me where you ride, what you like to do when you ride, what kind of places you go. I'm jealous of you people that get to ride near the beaches. I really am. I would love to do that. But I live in the desert, so I do a lot of desert riding, which is why it's necessary for me to put this fan kit on here, because, man, it's hot. It's hot here, so I'm going to do that. And I will tell you guys what I think of this when it's all installed. But I made a friend here locally that I traded some things to. It was a Segway electric kick scooter, and I traded him some two-stroke Honda and Yamaha stuff that I just faced it and realized that I wasn't going to get to it in the near future. So I put it on the market for people that wanted it, instead of it just rotting in my backyard, in my junkyard. You know, somebody will love it, and this man wanted it. So, but he, I believe he has a Buddy 52 stroke, and he also has a 200cc Sim. I don't know the Sim models very well. I've never ridden a Sim. It's probably I don't know, maybe a Fiddle? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not familiar as much with Sim models as other ones. Oh wow. I need a piece of electrical tape. But yeah, he's got a scooter, and he wants to go on a ride, and I want to go, but man, have I had to work. Like, that's all I do, is I go to work, and I go to work, and then I go to work some more. So, I mean, it's great. It's great for the pocket. I'm not really complaining. I'm not gonna quit anytime soon, because, hey man, we all gotta live. So, that's my attempt at, living in society. You gotta work. I wish I could not work. People just be like, here man, take some money, but that doesn't, that's fantasy world. So, I work a lot. My wife hates it. My kids don't like it. But I do work a lot, and I'm trying to change things, a little bit here, a little bit there, and, it'll happen over time. So I wired in this fuse block. I'll show it to you. It's this one. I gotta get the piece of electrical tape and wrap that. I didn't realize that was like that. But this piece here will get plugged in to this component here, and then that will get plugged into the fan, and this goes plugged into the sensor, and then this will get mounted. I want to put it on the fan shroud. It's weird that it's already got stuff going on. I haven't plugged it in. It's just working on its own. I think it's like that doll Chucky. Just playing. Anyway, I'm gonna get that shroud apart, and I'm gonna get everything set up and placed on there, and I'll show you guys or tune in. Just give me a moment. Alright, so I have the camera set up. We can talk a little more. I'm gonna take off this shroud, and I have a ratchet here for it. It's an 8. I don't know. Most of you probably don't have the KPD. Maybe some of you. I don't know. I don't know who watches this. Why don't you write and tell me what you're riding? New to this YouTube thing, I probably should have been asking questions earlier, but every day at a time. Anyhow, the riding I like to do, I like to go far, and I like to go to weird remote places. I went to this one place called Triangles. It's got a weird long name. I don't know the name. It's a weird fictitious one, and I haven't learned it. But it's a cool place. I went out there. It was fun. It was a good ride. I probably will go out there again and film it better when I get a better microphone and stuff, because a lot of the video that I got was horrible. It completely failed. So I'm gonna do that next month. I'm gonna have another shot at it, another crack at it, and I'm gonna go to this place called Cabinetlandia. What a name, right? Anyway, that place is out there in the middle of the desert, and it's a filing cabinet that's been embedded into a concrete berm, and inside the filing cabinet there's weird things you can read, and you can leave something. I'm gonna leave something. I don't know what I'm gonna leave, but I want to leave something cool, probably not gonna take anything. That's a little weird. I just want to go see it. And then I have some camping stuff planned that I really, really want to do. Man, I cannot get in there with this tool. Let me see. A pain in the butt. Need a short, stubby one of these. So I'm going to finish getting this off. Be right back. So, I'm in this weird tight spot, so I'm going to use a swivel bit. want to take this foot peg off. Like, yeah, that's going to be a pain because it's attached to some other stuff. So I really don't want to, but I will if I gotta. Oh, look at that swivel bit doing its magic. Take this off, extender on it, so I can actually use the ratchet. I'm a big believer in the right tool for the right job, 100%. And this is one of those situations. Not ready yet. Thanks, sir. That's ready to fit. Hitting my body work. That's what that loud noise is. I mean, if I don't hit the body work, then some brush is gonna hit the body work. Anyhow, I got some other news today. I think I got a van, which is cool because with this van, I can put the tools in it. I can put a wheel chock in there and some tie downs. And I can start going to like rallies and cool places that are much further away, possibly some more adventures, at least here in New Mexico, because there's places that I'd like to go to here on this bike, but I can't because the roads to get there are like high-speed roads, and man, I don't want to be stuck doing 65 miles an hour, the load of stuff, have semis flying around me, and it wouldn't be good. It would scare the crap out of me, man. Those semis are nasty, and they do like 70, 80 miles an hour around here. Not 70, like 75, 80, 85, and like, which is fine if you're a semi in a car, I guess. Like, I don't want to be around that on a bike. Not this small, anyway. That just doesn't seem healthy, to say the least, I think, yep, there it is. It came right, look at that. Right off, huh? Alright. So, let me show you my radiator. That's my radiator. So I gotta find a place to put the sensor kit, and then when I get the gauge, I'll probably have to cut right here and put the gooseneck in there, or put it here maybe. Do you put it? What side do you put it on? I'm curious. Anyway, I'll probably make an adapter off of this. That looks like it makes more sense, and I'll run it that way. And then there's another sensor that goes around the spark plug. I had it running to charge the battery a little because I had to jump it with its own battery. But alright, so it says that this probe, Cartman's probe, anyway, it goes into one of these fins, and it supplies this thermal grease right here, and you put it in and you slide that sucker in there, and I guess it helps register to the copper stuff's going on. And I'm going to put mine probably like that, because I believe, yeah, there'll be room under this shroud, because remember, I want to use the shroud. I'm going to attach to the shroud, so I'm going to find a spot that's like near here that I can use right there. That's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go right there. I'm going to use like this one. So be right. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this. What do you think? Put it. Just the camera there. So I want to put it right there. Alright, so I'm going to put it on here, man. Looks like thermal paste for a computer, honestly. Look at that. Is that the same stuff? Is thermal grease? I don't know. Ah! Oh no, I got it dirty. I don't need any more anyway. So, I'm gonna put it in this fin right here. There we go. And that does that. And we're gonna put this over here for now. Keep it out of the way. So then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach the fan to this. Sorry, my dogs are playing. So I'm gonna be right back with that connection, because I think that this shroud will help keep air on it. I don't know. I think it's gonna help protect my radiator. I don't know if they make an aftermarket. Alright. So what I did is I zip tied some of this to the shroud. That's what my shroud looks like now. And then I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to do some cable management, and it should button right up and work. So I'll take a test drive here in a little bit, try it out, and we'll see how this goes. And all my things are falling from the wind. Anyway, I have to pick stuff up here in a moment. Let me get to this. So I've got everything zip tied and buttoned up, and that's what it looks like on the bike. Let me back it up. This is what you're looking at right there. Got shadows in the way. But here's my readout. I haven't adjusted any of the settings yet because I haven't read it. So the temperature is rising pretty fast, actually. Like, I'm surprised. So I have it, you know, tucked away, nice and neat. This will go underneath my battery compartment. It's no big deal. And I have everything running where it needs to be. And we'll see just how long it takes for that to heat up. I'm at 120 degrees. And it's been running for, I don't know, 45 seconds or so total time. I had it started right before I started the video. Be back in a moment. So I have it set. Man, why can't I see this? Alright, so I have this set at 190 degrees. And we are rounding at 175.7. And it's rising. So this is what it looks like on the bike. It actually looks really good. I like it. I think it's put on there nice and tight. Like, it's real solid. Let's see, we're at 178. We have 12 degrees. So when it's been overheating, what it was doing is, I don't know, it was around 98 to 100 degrees outside, and you know, I'm riding, I'm doing about 65, 68 miles an hour, something like that, and I'm moving. And I get no alert, except for one time I did get an alert. But the first time it happened, I just keyed on, and I had the temperature symbol on, and I was like, well, that's strange. And it didn't do it on the way home, so I was happy about that. And on another really hot day, I took a ride, and on the way back, it was getting really warm. Like, I overstayed my welcome with the heat. And since it was so hot, I did get that temperature sensor on my dash. It went off, so I shut the bike down. I'm not gonna risk it. And I let it sit till it cooled, and then I just rode it home because I knew that I was getting this kit in the mail, and it was like, whatever. It's raising in temp. We're at 183 degrees, so I've got around 7 degrees left, and I'll show you the fan kick on. Hopefully. I don't know yet. I haven't gotten this far yet myself. So anyhow, if this solves that problem and I don't overheat any longer, I may forego the oil cooler idea. But I'm real stubborn, just so y'all know that. I'm very stubborn. do I need to put a high flow oil pump on this, and can I put a high flow oil pump on this, because this is so proprietary. The only thing that works apparently on the CVT is a Honda Click. So I don't think I've ever seen a Honda Click in person. All right, they're not really sold in the United States. If they are, they're sold under some other name. I don't know what it would be. So we're at 186.9 degrees. We have 3 degrees left, and that fan should kick right on. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a filming of a ride in the morning. I probably won't attach it to this. I'll probably leave this alone as its own standalone, and get some more recordings done, everything. But we are at 188.8, crazy 88. We're almost there. All right, we're gonna catch it together when it goes off. All right. I hope you can hear me. I didn't know. Maybe this is really loud, but that needs to get to 190, and we're almost there. We're gonna let it sit and idle and do it. Really, it gets right under it and it stays. There's 192, 190. All right. I'm sorry, 189.2, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. Here we go, everybody. No fan. What is going on there? Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Look at the temp go down so fast. Oh, I think I solved the problem. Oh my God. And it's thermostat driven, so it shuts down. Get it to go up again. It actually got it to go down quite a bit. It lost 5 degrees temp with that just being on in that short amount of time. That's pretty amazing. Alright, we're at 188 almost. Oh wow, the temp's going down from the wheel, probably fanning it. Come on. I think we solved this. I am very happy with the results so far. It took a minute for the computer to register. Oh, I should kick on. Here we go again. But, here we go. I'm happy with it. Almost 190. Almost 190. Remember how it was really hard for it to get to that cusp before? There's 190, and there's the fan, and look how fast that goes down. Oh, I don't know how many seconds that took to do that, but that's a success in my opinion. I'm really happy with that. I think it looks real good. I like the company Tusk. I buy a lot of their stuff. I when I had quads and dirt bikes and stuff, I bought Tusk. Look at that. Just from ambient sitting, it went to 190. Oh man, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is a win. If you have a water-cooled bike, don't wait. Buy this. Especially if you live in heat. Like, man, I know some of you guys live in like Florida or whatever, and That must get crazy hot. Buy this. This works, and it's going up again. Just from the sitting, the ambient temperature of the engine. Look how fast that temp goes down. Yeah, it's a win. This thing's great. It's got my seal of approval. Let me show you some other stuff here. I was showing you that trike, some sneak peeks on it. Let me turn my bike off before I have to charge it again. Me like a silly person. Alright, there we go. It's because like I said, I charged something. Not charged. Pumped up some tires. And then it, I guess I made my battery low. But, this right here. Let's move this. It's a runner. I got to get a battery for it. I need to tidy up all of the wiring. I'm going to make it real nice and neat. Then I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it up. I'm going to fix the brakes. And I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put an electric fuel pump on this. I hate these vacuum pumps. I think they all suck. So I'm going to get rid of it. And thanks for viewing. If you liked this video, tell me what you liked about it. I don't even care if you subscribe, but subscribe, I guess. Anyway, thank you a lot. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to take it a ride for around the block. See if it jimmies and shakes and stuff. I don't think it should. I tightened everything up pretty good. And yeah, I like the way it looks a lot. It looks real good. Looks real tidy on the bike. Anyhow, this is leaving soon. I guess he wants it. He asked me to find it a ride home to Texas. I have a SUV. I can't take this to him. I might be able to, but anyway. See you next time. Thank you.